let's talk about how much support he gives to you for you to start the career of this, because I know I meet Dennis' husband, and I know he's amazing partner that support her all the way with this hosting career, right? So how was that for you when you have a very, very supportive husband on this? And how was that started? Actually, I'm more curious about how was that started for him to supporting you on this, or realize this is what you're supposed to be.
I think nobody realized that this was what I am supposed to be until one of the courses that we attended.
Yes.
At Douglas's place. Douglas is one of our mentors, right? And it was during one of his courses. That was before you met me, actually. Okay, so during one of his courses, one of the things that he did was to get us to visualize what it would be like when we were successful in our dreams, right? So I don't think you were in my batch for that, but what happened during that to lock in the visualization and make it more real, what he did was that we would take turns being the interviewer and the interviewee. So if, let's say, I'm being interviewed, it's at the point where we have become successful, where we have achieved the dream that we wanted, that we have already declared. Okay, so the dream that I declared was to be the Asian Ellen DeGeneres, right? And what happened was, and that was when it kind of like crystallized. But I wasn't actually, no. What did I want to do? I don't think it was Asian Ellen DeGeneres. It was something else. But I was being interviewed, right? I was talking about my success. I don't even remember much about being interviewed. Like, what was what was I talking about? What was the whole process like? But then after that, I picked one and I became the interviewer, and I had so much fun as an interviewer.
Yes.
I had so much fun, and then I was interviewed. I remember there was this guy called Perry Lai, and I had so much fun, and he had so much, and all the audience who were our other classmates, right? They were sitting down there. They all had so much fun also. They were like, "Oh my god, Denise is so funny!" I was like, it just came naturally to me, you know. And I was like, "Oh, is this what I'm supposed to do?" I was like, "Oh my god, you know what I mean? Like the moment you realize it, I'm like shook. I was shook, and then after that, that was how it started, and then Douglas, they all wanted to run a series of interviews for ex-Money and You graduates, and they asked me to come in and host it for them. And that was when you met me, I think, right?
Yes. And that's how one guy started supporting.
Yeah, he started. Okay, so his very first support started when he would go with me to all the shows.
Yes, I know. That's what I was so like. I like, oh my god, this is amazing supporting husband ever I will see in my life.
And then
like
he
just
help
behind carrying a pouch for her to shine. I'm like, oh my god. So
cool. and he would help with the lighting and the camera settings and what's that called? Like all the whatever streaming things. He would help with that. And I think it didn't. So that was how his journey first began. And then to be honest, the Surface Pro I'm using right now is also bought by him as a present. The camera is also bought by him. I'm using right now the camera. It's also bought by him as a present. The mic also he bought for me. So the apparatus that I'm using for my streaming is all bought by him. Yeah.
Wow.
But not at the same time. Yeah.
When you have a good supporter and also your partner, this is what you can be, shy and blooming and happy in the face.
Yeah, rounder and rounder, happy and happier. That's what people say, right? They say people who are happily in love, they become rounder and rounder, which is a not so wonderful side effect. But I have actually, it's also very interesting because I didn't know how clearly I had already visualized who I wanted for my life partner.
Yeah.
Until Wen Kai came along and I realized that, I I've always wanted somebody who's a bit quieter, as in a bit. I would say it's more manly lah. You know, I don't like guys who are very boyish, who always like to take selfie, who is more vain than me, like to put the eyeliner. You know, there are guys like that, right?
Yes,
I don't.
the
I'm not into
Korean
those kind
style.
I don't like those kind of. I call them boys. I really don't like.
I also don't think it's matched with you.
It's no
Yeah.
match, no match. Can you imagine
No
trying to
match,
snatch my
no.
eyeliner? I will slap the shit out of him.
One
Go and buy your
guy
own
is
eyeliner.
way more manly. What are you
Yeah,
talking?
he
He's
is,
way
he
more manly.
Yes, yes.
Super gentleman. My God,
Yeah.
you guys. She won't
He
let the
is.
guy leave. Yeah, you cannot have anymore. It's already taken. He
Yeah,
already
he's-
taken.
Yes, and he's very supportive, and he's financially literate lah, which is the opposite of me. So
Yeah.
So I didn't know how clearly I had envisioned what I wanted my life partner to be like until he came along. I was like, oh, I didn't know how clear it was all in my heart and my head, and I was very, very clear that I wouldn't marry anybody until somebody that is like that came along. And this thing was buried so deeply that I didn't even notice until he came along. I was like, actually it's true. He actually ticks all the boxes that I wanted.
Wow.
It's very
I
weird.
think this is a very powerful message for girls, because-
Manifestation.
Yeah. The visualize just now you did mention. I believe in that as well, because when I think you remember some classes that you become a supporter, and I have the same visualize. Like I always talk about I want to help Vietnamese community. Always talk about I want to help Vietnamese women, and that's gonna be my dream. And yeah, today I really made it. And I was like, wow, this is so powerful. Like, what are your imagination, and you
It's
just do it, and
everything.
you don't even realize, like, oh my God, I feel that's so familiar.
I
Like,
know.
why do I feel it's so real? Now you make me more courage to make sure that the list of what I want from a man have to be more clear.
But I realize it's very interesting. That's how life is. The moment you are very, very clear about what you want,
Yes.
then you can get it. It's like you are very, very clear about your vision for helping Vietnamese
Yes.
women. I am very, very clear about the kind of husband that I want, but I was
Yes.
not very, very clear about the kind of host I want to be. So that's the reason why, it's life. Life is like that, no? Like if you do not ask the universe clearly for what you want, the universe also confused by your request. Like, you want this one or that one? You make up your mind, right?
Yes. It's like same
Yeah.
like our mentor Douglas say that you just have to have a version 1, version 2, version 3 until you figured out which one is your version, which is now I fully deeply understand what he's mean, because when he teach us it's totally completely different when we practice. Because we practice, we always look at him and we're like, what are you talking about? What is version 1, 2, 3? I don't even started. I don't even know what is version 1 look like, right? And I think now
But nobody knows. Nobody knows what version 1 looks like until version 1 is done, you
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Right? Until version 1
Yes.
is done, then you know what this is. Oh, this is version 1, huh? Okay.
Yes. Only, oh my
Okay.
God, it's so true. Only you done and
Okay.
like, oh, this is a version 1. Like now I don't know even I have version 1 already or not. I don't even know that.
No, I'm very sure you're on to version probably like 6, 8, 10 already.
Really?
How many
I don't even
channels you
realize
have?
that.
It's very simple. How many channels you have?
How many what channel I have?
How many channels
Oh
you have?
yeah, 3.
Yeah, so version 1 was your first channel before you had your team.
Yes.
That was version 1. When you
Yes.
first started your YouTube live on your mobile phone.
Yes, correct.
Walking in the park.
Yes,
That is
correct.
version 1. That is version 1.
It's a crazy one. Yes.
That is version 1. Okay?
Yes.
And then after that, version 2 probably was when you had your own setup at home.
Yes.
Version 3 was when you started having a team.
Yes. Interesting. I didn't realize that.
It's always
my
like
God.
that. And you said already, people, Chinese have a saying, 旁观者清. It means that people who are around you are clear, can see clearly what you are doing, but you yourself don't know.
Yeah, I don't even now you
It's the same.
yeah, now you break it down and I was like, oh, that's a called version 1. I don't
But
even
it's
know
true,
that's-
right? It's
Yes.
true, right? Yeah, so it's the same. It's like when you say you push your friends to do more because you can see that they are capable of more, but they themselves cannot see. So it's the same for you, lor.
Yeah.
We are always
yeah.
unclear when we are inside the situation.
Yeah. Because for me, I see you, I straight away already know like, oh my God, Dennis would be amazing. Like it just gives you more years, and she keep doing this every day, every week. every show, oh my god, she will be the best in Singapore. Like no one else can beat her. And that's just how confident I am. When I meet you as a friend, to be honest,
Are you legit right now?
no, I'm very. Come
you,
on,
like,
you know me by
serious?
now. I don't
Oh my
tell
god.
bullshit thing to people. Can I
I
be
know,
honest with you in the show? It make you feel sad,
Like,
but I don't care
come.
anyway. I know you don't care.
Yeah, who cares?
The only thing that you don't have that I want to support, that the discipline and the like consistency.
Yes,
That's it.
That one I don't have.
And I think you just need 2 of that, and that's it. Game over,
But
man.
yeah, correct,
Game of
consistency.
Singapore or hosting MC, game over. To be honest, I won't lie on this, because I think that's the only thing that we all lack of something that our friend have, and I can see that. I like, if I just need to push her backside, it's like, Denise, do it.
Not push.
You know?
I think kick is better.
I kick it better, yeah.
Kick is better.
And the
Push
same thing,
better
you
also.
push me at something else. Like, you know, I'm not confident with my English, and actually because do show with you make me feel so much better, and you make me feel so much confident
Really?
to do this channel. Yes, I
Really?
won't
Oh
start
my
this
God,
channel because I do with you. It's just all because of you. Because of you gave me so much courage. Plus, of course, my team, that I want to teach them more in you know, people like you. I want to bring and give them more knowledge. That is just combined together for become Ms.Nhi Podcast. Really. It's just because, yeah, so that if not doing show with Denise in Spy and Nice, and she was so amazing partner. She was so amazing co-host with me. I don't think I have this confidence to run this 3rd channel, right? And you're right, like come to 3rd channel way more easy and faster and smoother. Like it's so smooth. Like, can you believe that I set up this channel only one day? In one day. And it just take me 1 week to hit 1,000 subscribers, and without video posting. So it's what Douglas teaches us is true. Like, it's the 2nd, 3rd time you do, the more you do it, the more easier it is, and the faster it is. And it's so fast that I was like, oh my god, even tomorrow I can even open for every single friend of I have 1 channel. You know? But they don't want to start it. And I realized, oh my god, the harder is to start it.
Yeah, it's not
That's
started.
hard.
Maybe it's just not for them also. Not because not everybody is interested to reach out in that format.
Yeah.